football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bears and the Eagles, and it comes your way next.
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important... One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Here comes the Bears punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Fielded just inside the 30. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Back to throw. Alexander. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the first carry here for the running back. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Barnett, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Barnett, and he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Up the middle they go. Barnett, and they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. So from the 37, here's second and a yard. A play fake. Now Penix. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Barnett, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Alexander in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Alexander. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Back to throw. Alexander. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. 37 yards on the punt with no return, and the Bears take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Going underneath to the tight end Green. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. This is 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Penix. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Forced out to his left. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Barnett. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 3rd down and 10. They'll throw with Penix. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Alexander. And he's got his man on the out route. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Alexander. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this division round matchup. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen, ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And looking to throw, Penix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Barnett. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. Now Penix. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Alexander over the middle and complete to Waddle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 28.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
From the gun on 3rd down. Alexander. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aiden Hutchinson with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. On the right hash. Officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, but when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's sharp. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Alexander. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Looking to throw. Alexander. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Eagles on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. In motion, the tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he's brought down. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Operating from the gun, Alexander. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Eagles are able to widen their advantage. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. Hey, that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at him.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, it's Barnett. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And he fields it cleanly. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
7 yards there and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out
let's take a look
and
ahead
deliver.
to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. From the gun on third down. Alexander. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Here's Penix. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Barnett. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. To the air, Penix. Over the middle, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. In motion comes the tight end left. 2nd and 1. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
They're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Throwing to start the drive. Alexander. And he'll go down. down. The Bears get there for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Back to throw. Alexander. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Third down at 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Eagles send out their punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
In motion goes the tight end. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Looking to throw. Alexander. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw. Alexander. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they have had problems getting the running game in gear as we look through some of their attempts from earlier. They have just not been able to match the physicality that this defense has shown, and their lack of success on the ground is a direct reflection of that. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise
They certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Sharp, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll run on first down. It's Barnett, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Final minute now of the third quarter. 2nd and 6. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The offense on third down tonight, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Alexander. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. In trouble, and he's taken down. 3rd and 20. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? They'll look to throw here. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Here comes the Bears punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Right back to him on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Carter. This 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Escaping. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Sharp, and he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Second and 10. Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Back to throw again. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bears now ready to take over again. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Penix working out of the gun here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Steps away to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. And looking to throw, Penix. Going up top. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
They are going for it. Penix. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. From the gun, he'll hand this off. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 30-yard line.
A handoff as they run the counter play. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.